Hello, I am the Horse Nanny. I have been a professional horse trainer for, I have to confess, 30 years. During that time, I have trained and rehabilitated countless horses of all sizes, shapes, and breeds. I have always made it my goal to figure out what job each horse is best suited to perform and done my utmost to train them for that role. Consequently, I have experience working with horses of all sorts, from top A-show hunter jumpers to friendly trail horses suited to living in a family's backyard. I realized that a lot of people put up with behavior from their horses that I consider to be rude and sometimes downright dangerous. An alarming number of horse owners tolerate this behavior because they think that it cannot be changed. I worked with Poco and Alisha for 7 one-hour sessions.
He didn't lead properly. He was always pulling. It was a tug of war. And he would put his nose to the wind and drag you. Didn't matter if you went over a snowbank, fell belly first, he was going to keep dragging you.
This is the session in which I decide that the moment had come to confront Poco. Until now, I had spent my time getting to know him and Alisha, figuring out what the issues were and how to address them. It became apparent quite soon that Poco did not consider his handler to be his boss. He was under the misguided conception that he could do what he liked when he liked. This is where he finds out that life doesn't work that way. Lunging is an exercise in which the handler attaches the horse to a long line and sends him around her in a circle. The horse learns to walk, trot, canter, and halt on command. It is a very useful tool for training and exercising. Alisha had taught Poco the basics, but had not been able to convince him to cooperate even when he didn't want to. I knew that Poco and I had to have a confrontation in which I would have to set limits, so I decided the best and safest place to have that confrontation would be on the lunge line in the arena, where I had the best chance of restraining him effectively. When I am sure that Poco has learned his lesson and that he will let me be the boss, then I feel that we're ready to go outside of the safety of the arena and explore the big wide world.
You often find with horses that are bullies, and there's no question that he's a bully, they're actually very insecure because they've never done anything useful.
Right.
He has nothing in his experience besides saying no and running back to the barn. He has never found out that he can go away from the barn and everything's going to be okay. Right?
Right. And he's going to...
So he becomes more and more afraid.
Oh, he is so brave. You're such a good boy.
And that is fantastic.
Good boy.
There's cars, there's campers, there's houses, there's rocks, there's yellow mailboxes.
Yeah. I didn't ever know there was so much out here.
That's right. He had no idea.
Good boy.
It's not long before Alisha is riding Poco confidently up and down the driveway. Unfortunately, right after this, I had to go away for a few days, and Poco reverted back to some of his old behaviors. This frightened and frustrated Alisha so much that she felt she had to give up.
And she doesn't feel that she has the will and the determination to break him properly, to train him properly. And this is not an easy thing for her to admit, as you can see, because she has raised him from a baby. To me, he's just spoiled and he knows his strength. And the minute that you, like when I had that lunging session with him where I had to win, and I did, that wasn't a big deal for me. You know, to me, he could have been so much worse. And after that session, I felt that we had a horse that we could definitely work with, and that it actually wasn't even going to be that difficult.
After hearing this, Alisha had a change of heart. She decided to try a whole new approach. Her confidence and determination radically improved, and the next time I saw her and Poco, they were trail riding.
Yay! Good boy!
Well, isn't he great?
Yeah. You must be so happy.
Oh, I'm ecstatic. It's the best thing ever.
So come on and shine, shine like a star, shining so bright, like the star that you are. Oh, 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 shine into the future, spreading your light